Tolan, 14 years as head coach. Bison come in here with a record of 19 and 15.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to first round action in the 2014 Buffalo Funds.
Starting lineups, first of all for Oklahoma Baptist, 6'5" junior forward Aaron Abram, 8.3 rebounds per game, 51% shooter from the field, 18.3 points a game. Senior guard, 5'9", Kendall Parks, leads the team with 269 assists, 6.4 points per game. 6'2" junior guard Cale Jackson, second leading scorer on this team with 15.3 points a game. 6'5" junior guard Tyler Davis, 9.6 points a game, and rounding out the starting five, the tournament MVP of the Sooner Athletic Tournament, 6'9" senior center Hayden Darst, averages 11.5 points per game, 50% field goal shooter from the field. So it'll be Abram, Parks, Jackson, Davis, and Darst for Oklahoma Baptist. For Cal State San Marcos, the Cougars. Senior guard, 6'3", Jason Johnson, 5.7 boards a game, 13.8 points per game. 6'4" guard / forward, senior Malcolm Lemons, leads the team with 60 steals, 49% from the field, 15.9 points per game. Leading scorer, 6'6", senior guard N.A.I.A. Parker, leads the team with 131 assists, 17.2 points a game. Zach Zaragoza, a senior, 6'5" forward, 9.3 points a game, and rounding out the starting five, 6'8" senior forward Adam Eccles, 56% from the field, 5.9 points per game. Well, 32 teams come to Kansas City trying to win 5 games in 6 days for the national title. There are 101 N.A.I.A. Division I schools in the United States. And again, this Cal State San Marcos team, the longest active winning streak in the N.A.I.A. at 21 straight games. William Carey is also on a 21-game winning streak. There are 19 returning teams in this tournament from last year. There is only newcomer Lindenwood University of Belleville, Illinois. Oklahoma Baptist in their green uniforms. A green, gold, white trim down the side of the pant, the white number. San Marcos, the Cougars, Cal State San Marcos. White uniforms, blue numbers, blue trim down the side of the pant. Once again, it's Johnson, Lemons, Parker, Zaragoza, and Eccles, the starting lineups. Back to those D1 transfers for Cal State San Marcos. Brian Emanuel will come off the bench, played at CSU Bakersfield. Quincy Lawson will get time tonight, played at Loyola Marymount. Jason Johnson, the starting guard at Utah Valley. Malcolm Lemons at Niagara. Deanne Parker played at the University of San Francisco. Khalil Murphy at LIU Brooklyn, and Adam Eccles at the University of Pacific. Darst will jump it up against Eccles. Game 3 of the opening round is underway, and the tip will be won by Cal State San Marcos, going left to right. Sit back, enjoy it. From Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, 3-ball, top of the key, bang, didn't take long. Didn't take long. Brian Emanuel. We thought he may be a starter. He's missed 13 games due to injuries. He got the start this afternoon for Jim Saya's crew. 3-0 immediately, man-to-man pressure all over the court. Back to the basket is Abram. Double team in the corner, you want to get rid of it. Skip pass across to Darst, who kicks it to the wing, drives into the basket. Tyler Davis up and goes. Zach Zaragoza did not get the start. Brian Emanuel did, so Zaragoza will be coming off the bench. 3-ball, Johnson no good. Ran down on the defensive rebound is Kendall Parks. Parks gives it to Cale Jackson. He gets his pocket picked by Lemons in transition to the basket, to the rim, and yes, Friendly roll around the rim and up and good by D.N. Parker. He's got 2. It's 5-2. We played a minute 20 in the opening half. Out front with it is Parks. To Jackson. Skip pass inside. It's going to be an errant pass. Ran down by the Cougars. On the push. Middle of the lane. Kicks it to Eccles, to the basket, to the rim. He's going to be fouled. Can't hit the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. They called the foul on Tyler Davis, his first, team foul number 1. And Eccles, a 69% free throw shooter, goes to the line to shoot a pair at the 18-24 mark. Free throw up and good. Winner of this game gets the winner of Culver Stockton and Arizona Christian. That's our next game this afternoon. Day 1 of the 77th N.A.I.A. National Men's Basketball Championships. 7-2 in favor of Cal State San Marcos. Into the middle and getting called for steps will be Hayden Darst. Again, man-to-man defense here early on. Open jump shot. About an 18-footer, nothing but nylon. Eccles. He's got 5 and timeout by Doug Tolan. He wants to talk this over. Tolan, in his 14th season as the head coach of the Bison, has seen his team trail 9-2 here early on. Well, the N.A.I.A. Champions a Character program helps students understand and embody what character truly means. It also provides student athletes, coaches, and parents a training to know, do, and value the right thing, both inside and outside of sports. Learn more at championsofcharacter.org. In our first 2 games today, in the opening game, Emmanuel, Georgia defeated St. Thomas, Texas, 74-62. They'll face Cumberland, who upset number 9 Rocky Mountain, Montana, 82-58. And I don't know, folks, if that was an upset or not. That Cumberland's team is pretty doggone good. 9-2, 17:40 left. Opening period. Abrams, top of the line, top of the arc, free ball right through there. Abram, a 40% shooter from beyond the arc, called play, and Abrams delivered. Trying to answer on the offensive end was Emmanuel. His shot was short in transition. Here comes Oklahoma Baptist, the Bison from Shawnee, Oklahoma. Inside move, Dar's shot leaves it short. Trying to get it inside the paint. That starts the transition break. Contact inside, going to the basket was Lemons. He's going to be fouled by
Foul on Oklahoma Baptist number 12.
Tyler Davis. That's his second.
That's his second personal foul.
Team foul number 2, the 17-11 mark.
At the line for the Cougars, number 15, Malcolm Lemons, shooting 2.
Zach Zaragoza getting ready to check in for the next dead ball. Lemons a 68% free throw shooter for the Cougars, up and in.
Checking in for the
And
Cougars,
he'll replace Emmanuel again.
And in the game for the Bison,
Brian Emmanuel, the senior 6'3" guard for Cal State San Marcos, missed 13 games this season due to injury. Second opportunity for Lemons right through there. 11-5, the Cougars by 6. 3 minutes into this first round game. Out front with it is Jackson. Hedge the screen, nothing going on there. It tosses it back out to Jackson at the top of the key. Nice hedge, picks up a double team, then has to pick up his dribble. Into the corner goes Eric Stubbs, who played his high school ball at Ruskin High School here in Kansas City. On the dribble drive to the paint goes Abrams, shot won't go, and on the rebound, it's Zaragoza. 11-5, Cal State San Marcos, the number 1 team in N.A.I.A. nursing a 21-game winning streak. Traveling violation on Parker. Great opening day crowd here at Municipal Auditorium. An historic building where Wilt Chamberlain played for the University of Kansas. John Wooden won his first NCAA title. On the push, in transition, up and under, good. That was Jason Johnson off the steal, and Oklahoma Baptist going to burn another timeout. Full timeout, we'll take 1-2. And even 16 minutes to play in the opening half. Cal State San Marcos up early. They lead at 13-5. This is coverage of the Buffalo Fun's N.A.I.A. Division I Men's Basketball National Championship. From Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, back after this timeout.
Here we go. DJ, can we get some music? All right, fans, help us out. All right, let's go. All of you guys hands right now. Let's go. Start moving. Everybody, let's go. You're going to get judged on by the fans after this. How they doing so far, fans? Come on, guys. You got to get a little more into it. Let's go. All right, we're going to do this right here in the middle. Not bad. Doing the Macarena over here, not too bad. Okay, fans, now help me decide who wins. If you think dancer number 1 should be our winner, let's hear it. Dancer number 2. Dancer number 3. Or is it dancer number 4? The winner is Rayshon. Let's hear it for him. He's going to be hooked up with 2 tickets to Mavericks hockey day, nobody. Good job, and a big round of applause for all our other dancers here in the Center for Medical Center Dance Contest.
And even 16 minutes to play in the first 4 minutes. Cal State San Marcos putting their stamp on the reason they're the number 1 team in N.A.I.A. coming into this tournament as they lead it 13-5. Doug Toland's already burned through a couple of timeouts here early on. But the basketball is Parks out front. Look for a called set play out of this timeout. Nearly getting it stripped was Jackson. Throws it right in front of us to Parks. 17 on the shot clock, 15:43 on the game clock. Inside, going to work, spin move to the baseline, up and good. Darce, 11.5 points a game. The Sooner Athletic Conference's tournament MVP. He's got his first deuce of the day. He's got 2 at the 15:25 mark. Inside is Eccles. Spins it back out front to Zaragoza, and Cal State San Marcos will reset. Coming out of the timeout, staying in this, maybe a matchup zone or a matchup or man-to-man. Zaragoza top of the key 3, hits the front of the lip. With the rebound, here comes Parks. Chance to cut into this 6-point lead. Cale Jackson to the paint, to the glass, off the glass, and it won't count, but he's going to draw the foul.
Foul on the Cougars, number 11, Jason Johnson.
That'll be Johnson's first foul. Team foul number 1 of the Cougars.
At the line for the Bison,
San Marcos, California, about 50 miles north of San Diego. Free throw up the line, perfect. Jackson, an 86% free throw shooter for the season, and has his first.
And number 3, Bobby Macias.
Bobby Macias checks into the lineup along with Quincy Lawson in the lineup for Cal State San Marcos. Second opportunity for Jackson. This one rattles around and goes in. Inside, ball is stripped. Nice defensive play by Parks. He's had a good couple of minutes here. Kind of quarterbacking his club. Top of the key. I think Darce thought about it. Hadn't shot a 3 all season. He's not going to start in the national tournament game or national championship either. We'll have a foul on the floor, attacking the paint along the left baseline. was Abram.
Fouls on Cal State San Marcos, number 22.
They'll call the foul on
his first.
Zaragoza, his
Team's
first team foul number 2, and Parks will inbound it underneath the Bison basket. Into the corner, 3-ball, buried it. Nice entry pass, got a couple of pick-the-picker plays there. And Cale Jackson, drains a 3, and Oklahoma Baptist has gone on a little run here. And trying to answer, and does, is Malcolm Lemons. He buries a 3, and it's back to a 4-point cushion, 16-12. Parks on the attack. Spin it around the perimeter in the hands of Abram. Back to the basket, puts it with his left hand, jump hook, jump shot inside the paint, maybe got away with it over the back, then gets the offensive rebound off the, not being able to hang on the ball was Lemons, and finishing it was Stubbs. He's got 2, thank you very much. In the 16-14 Cal State San Marcos. With the basketball, Macias. Johnson's 3 won't go, and Bison want to run. To Parks, ball goes through his hands. There's Jackson, open 3, right in my sight. Folks, that was going to go in as soon as he let it go. And Cale Jackson's got 8, and surprise, surprise, Oklahoma Baptist has come all the way back, and they lead the number 1 team in N.A.I.A. by the score of 17-16. Jim Sia says, let's call a timeout, talk about it here.
the official healthcare provider of the N.A.I.A. National Championship. Visit
60,000 student athletes, 260 college campuses, 23 national championship events, and $500 million in athletic aid. Get in the game today and play NAIA.org. Early on, Cal State San Marcos, 5 for 9 from the field, 2 for 6 from beyond the arc, 4 for 4 at the line, 2 turnovers. Leading score, 5 each for Lemons and Eccles for Oklahoma Baptist. 6 for 9, 66% from the field, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc, and 2 for 2 at the line. 4 turnovers, and Jackson leads Oklahoma Baptist with 8 points. Jump shot won't go, and rebounded by Oklahoma Baptist Antonio Arnold, who's checked in the game. 1-point lead and the basketball. Into Darce. They'll like that opportunity inside. They're going to get a foul called on Cal State San Marcos.
22, Zach Zaragoza. That's his second. Team foul number 3.
The Cale Jackson show here early, but then Darce starting to make his presence known inside. 2-shot opportunity for Darce. He's an 83% free throw shooter. Free throw up, good.
Checking in for Cal State San Marcos, number 32.
Foul is on Jason Johnson. That's his second. Team foul number 3. Second one, this one is the back of the iron. Rebounded by the Cougars. On the push, here comes Macias. In the corner, open 3 from the right wing. Drained it.
For Tyree Murray.
Murray goes downtown. He's got a 3. Tyree Murphy, the 5'11" senior guard. Makes it 19-18. Cal State San Marcos. .25 to play in the opening half. It's a good one here. Number 1 seed being pushed here early. Ball is stripped inside. In transition. Pass to the lane, to the bucket. Yes! On the steal, it didn't take long for the Cougars to take it down the court. And Deanne Parker, he's got a bucket. Back to a 3-point lead for the Cougars at 21-18. Right back off the bench is Cale Jackson. Darce's jump shot. Inside the arc, maybe not the shot that Doug Tolan was looking for. Trying to answer the 3-point shot at the other end. Hits the front rim from the top of the arc, no good. And Oklahoma Baptist on the push. Darce has it, top of the key. He'll reverse the ball. Going into the low block to Stubbs. And they're going to get Stubbs with a dipped his left shoulder as he faked the move to the paint to go baseline. And Stubbs is going to get the offensive player control foul. his first team foul, number 3 on Oklahoma Baptist. Winner of this game gets the winner of our next game, Culver Stockton of the Heart of America Conference Athletic against Arizona Christian. In front with it is Murphy. Khalil Murphy's checked in. This is a deep team. They'll play as many as 5 off the bench with Cal State San Marcos. Drives to the basket from his right to his left hand. Pretty move by senior guard Bobby Macias. He's got 2. Jackson's checked back in the lineup with his 8 points. Over to Arnold. Collision inside, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on Macias. That'll be his first, team foul number 4 on Cal State San Marcos.
Fouls on the Cougars, number 3, Bobby Macias. His first personal.
Line to shoot a pair will be Antonio Arnold.
At the line number 23, Antonio Arnold, shooting 2.
Only team to beat Cal State San Marcos this year was Hope International back on December 7th. Free throw up and good for Arnold. He's got 1. That was 82-67 Hope International. They'll play Thursday at 9:45 against Xavier, Louisiana. Free throw up and good. 2 for Arnold. 23-19, Cal State San Marcos by 4. Entry pass in the low block. Lawson couldn't do anything with it. Then they'll send the basketball out to Macias. Macias puts it on the deck, gets the ball stripped. Good defensive play by Parks. Parks thought about taking it in transition, then pulls it up the midcourt line with the left-handed dribble. They'll set some offense. Look for Jackson or a 2-man game here. Maybe Jackson's got a size advantage over Murray. Let's see if the Bison utilize that. Darsh posts up, calls for the ball, nothing there. Now they come out with a high screen. Abram with the basketball to the rim, yes. Little floater, teardrop by Aaron Abram. He's got 5, and it's 23-21. Cougars by a bucket. High post, gives it back over to Parker. Dean Parker, pull-up 15-footer, hits the lip, rebounded by Abrams. Out to Parks on the push. Left-hander dribble, gives it off. Abram, NBA 3, hits the rim and rolls off the defensive board. Here comes Parker. Dean Parker across the midcourt stripe. Kicks it to the wing. Pull-up jump shot. Won't go. Tip try, no good. Rebounded by Darst. Kicks it off to Parker. Or just off to Parks, excuse me. Kendall Parks. Over to Jackson, back to Parks. He'll run the show. He's the architect of the offense. Over to Jackson. Right wing, free throw line extended. Gets that 2-man game into Darst. Darst makes a drop step to the lower baseline. He'd had a cupcake. Instead he went up against a double team, then a hard foul on the other end. Going to the basket was Parker. He's going to be fouled by Antonio Arnold. Arnold's first, team foul number 4. Into the line to shoot a pair will be Dean Parker.
Number 23, Antonio Arnold. His first personal foul.
Darst had position. He pinned both defenders to the middle of the paint. Drop steps to the basket, but then uses his left hand. He'd had a cupcake. He tried to go up against 4 arms and got his shot blocked. Free throw up and good by Parker. Dean Parker, he's got 5. 24-21, 9:07 to play in the first half. Opening round of the 77th annual Buffalo Funds N.A.I.A. Division I Men's Basketball National Championships. Second free throw on the way, and this one rattles out. Darst gets the rebound, kicks it to Parks. Parks will walk it up the court. 3-point game at the 9-minute mark. Back to Jackson, top of the key. He's been quiet for the last 5 minutes after scoring 8 early. Abram is not quiet. Aaron Abram gets it on that short corner, and it's Nylon. He's got A total of 7, and it's a 24-23 game. Going to work is Johnson. To Lemons, kicks in the corner, back to Johnson. He'll light it up from three-point range and hits nothing but air. Draws nothing but air, and Darst didn't get his hands up fast enough. Shot goes up, get your hands up. Darst a little late, hit him in the left hand, and ricochets out of bounds. Stays with the Cougars. Extra possession, and it cost him. Here's Johnson, catches the inbounds pass. Double pump, took it to the rack and put it in. 26-23. 3-point margin for Cal State. San Marcos. Tyler Davis is checked back in, playing with those 2 fouls. To Parks, top of the key, and Oklahoma Baptist, the Bison, will set up their offense. Alley-oop inside, not able to hang on to it. Regains control, puts it up and in. Stubbs at 6'10", junior forward is a presence inside. He's got 4. Parks just threw it up as a little rainbow, and he hit it. Caught it, was able to regain it, put it up and in. On the miss, here comes Parks. Opportunity to take the lead with the bucket. There goes Abrams. Nice move inside to stay away from drawing the charge. Couldn't hit the shot, but his hustle gets the ball back in the hands of Jackson. Another set opportunity. Davis along the baseline. Picked up there. Gives it up. The Bison will reset their offense. From the Sooner Athletic Conference, 19-15 on the season. To the middle it goes Park. Parks gets fouled.
Foul on the Cougars, number 1, Brian Emanuel.
That gives Brian Emanuel his first. Team foul number 5 on Cal State San Marcos. And Jackson will inbound it for the Bison. Out to Parks, top of the key, and they'll reset their offense. Parks leads the team with 269 assists coming into this game, 6.4 points a game. Doesn't score a heck of a lot, but he is the distributor. On the missed shot, we're going to have a foul inside.
That's number 1, Brian Emanuel. His second.
That'll be as many fouls. That's the second on Emanuel in about the last 10 seconds. 16 fouls, but a 2-shot opportunity for Abram to give the Bison the lead. Zaragoza getting ready to check in at the next dead ball for Cal State San Marcos. Free throw up and good. Abrams got 8. Leading scorer on this Bison team with 18.3 points a game and 8.3 boards a game for the 6'5" junior forward with a chance to give his team the lead. 9 for 17 from the field is Oklahoma Baptist. 9 for 20 for Cal State San Marcos. Free throw up the line, and it's a little bit short. Rebounded by the Cougars. And a hand on it there was Eccles. Tied at 26, 7 to go, first half. Number 1 seed being pushed here early on. Zaragoza, top of the key, 3. Leaves it short. Jackson runs down the rebound. Left-hander down the court. Feigns Abram. Back out to Parks, and they'll reset the offense. Jackson comes off a curl cut, nothing there. Then gets the ball. Skip pass over to Abram. Park into the hands of Jackson. Davis's shot touches the score clock on top of the backboard. That's out of bounds. The ball goes over to Cal State San Marcos. Macias will check back in, replacing Lemons. Parker will check out as well. Eccles checks back in. 26-26, 6:30 left here in the opening half. Macias across the timeline. In the corner, open jump shot, yes. 2-point shot by Eccles and a great feed by Johnson gives the Cougars a 2-point lead, 28-26. Right wing over to Davis, to Abram. Goes long baseline, gets a double team, gets it stripped, and that starts transition. Here come the Cougars on the push. And they're going to get, that's a late call, but they're going to get a call on Parks. Bumped into the ball handler. His first. Team foul number 5. It'll be taken out of bounds, a non-shooting foul. And Lemons will throw it in. We're going to weave out front. That leaves Johnson open for 3. Won't go. Nice block out by Abram for the Bison. Chance to take the lead with a 3. Or to tie it on a 2-point shot. This is Oklahoma Baptist and Georgetown, Kentucky, both been in this tournament 27 times. So they're no stranger here. They turn the ball over and it'll go back over to Cal State San Marcos. Out front with it is Eccles. Cougars with a 2-point lead. Weave out front, looking to spring somebody open. That's Macias for 3. Can't drop the 3 ball, and then we'll have a foul on the floor. Going for the rebound was Eccles, and he just ran over Cale Jackson. And this will be a shooting foul as Cal State San Marcos is in the 1-and-1 with their 17th foul. So we'll walk to the other end, and Cale Jackson will shoot a 1-and-1 with 5:23 to play in the opening half. Cal State San Marcos leads it 28-26. Fans interested in ordering photographs from all the events at the National Championship should visit www.ciphotography.com. Once again, for photo information, go to www.ciphotography.com as Jackson hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Second one up the line. This one's perfect. He's got 10 into double figures. Jackson with 10, Abram with 8 to lead the Bison, and we are tied at 28. Out front with it is Johnson to Macias. Back to Lemons. His 3 ball won't go. Stick back try up good by Eccles. Dars just didn't judge the defensive board properly, and it burned him. As Eccles came in and cleaned up the mess and got the deuce, it's 30-28. Abram back to the ball, then faces up. Picked up by Zaragoza. Abram likes the matchup, goes in, pulls up the jump shot, won't go. Starts transition. On the push comes Lemon to the basket. Yes, and draws the foul. Well, the missed shot, the clear out pass down the court. Lemon scores it. His 7th point. That'll be on Abram, his first. Team foul number 6, but an opportunity for a 3-point conventional play here from Lemons. Averages 15.9 points a game, leads the team in steals. 32-28, trying to make it a 5-point margin are the Cougars. And this one rattles out. Abram gets the rebound. Here comes Parks. Kendall Parks, senior 5'9" point guard. He runs the show, no doubt about it. To Davis right in front of us. Gets a high screen. Nicely hedged there by Eccles in the defensive play. Drive to the basket. Nice body control by Davis. Stayed away from the offensive foul. The player control foul. And is able to draw the foul on Malcolm Lemons. His first, team foul number 8, but this will be a 2-shot opportunity for Davis, who's a 75% free throw shooter. 2-shot try, 32-28, 4:26 to play in the opening half. Free throw up the line, yes. Want to pull the upset? Don't turn the ball over, hit your free throws. Thus far, Oklahoma Baptist 7 for 10 from the line. 70%, that'll get the job done. Davis can add to that and does.
In the game for the Bison, number 23.
Oklahoma Baptist coming to this game just wanted to make this a prize fight. Go 15 rounds. When they get to 13, 14, and 15, if they're still standing, they're going to have a chance, and that's what they've done. Played a really good first half and have come back here after being down early in this game. 32-30. Cougars by 2. Macias maybe got away with the walk. Turnaround jump shot. Yes. Bobby Macias, the senior 5'11" guard, makes it 34-30. Parks in transition. He'll log a lot of minutes this afternoon. Inside to Abram. This is not a deep team. Parks has it. Into the trees, pulls it back out to Cale Jackson. To Parks, they'll reset. 12-11 on the shot clock, 3:47 on the game clock. Not a deep team for the Bison. Park gets it to Jackson, goes to the basket. Nice no-look pass, one hand slam, and a great feed by Cale Jackson. And Hayden Darsh flushes it home, and it's 34-32. Making the extra pass. He tacked the paint, got the help side defense, and that left Darsh open and slammed it home with his right hand. Crossover to the basket, then Darsh on the defensive end. SWAT City. Knocked that one into the stands. It'll stay with the Cougars. (34-32). That's a good one here, folks. There's Macias. He can shoot the rock. Picked up there by Parks. They'll need to know where he's at. To the basket, to the goal. Can't hit the shot, but he's going to draw the foul. Like this senior, Bobby Macias. Foul will go against Parks. That's his second. That's one player Oklahoma Baptist cannot afford to lose in this game if they want to have a chance for the upset. Antonio Arnold and Eric Stubbs have come in. That's the only real subs, and checking out will be Arnold now. Back in the lineup will be starter Tyler Davis. So this Bison team will only go a couple off the bench. Again, to win this tournament, you have to win 6 games in like 7 days. It's tough to do. Free throw won't go in. Fight for the rebound. Ricochets off a Cougar. I should say 5 games in 6 days. You got to win 5 games to win this tournament, just 6 days. 1 day off. Having a deep bench really can assist you in that venture. Over to Jackson along the baseline. Pulls it back up with a right-handed dribble. Skip pass into Darsh, goes to work. Fight for his own board after the miss. Then ran down by Davis. Back up to Parks. In the corner to Jackson in the corner, but the referee will stop play. And I think they'll reset the shot clock. So again, 32 teams come to this tournament trying to win those 5 games in 6 days for a national title. There are 101 N.A.I.A. Division I schools in the United States. 32 of them battling out here at Municipal Auditorium. 2:39 to play. Parks into the corner. Davis's 3 leaves it short. Abram runs it down and saves it. On the drive to the basket, no good. Jackson has the rebound. He can't control it. Great hustle play by Aaron Abram to save that ball. They just couldn't finish. On the drive to the basket on the other end, Deanne Parker does finish. He's got 7. It's back to a 4-point lead, 36-32. Inside to Abram. He draws the defensive coverage of Lemons. Over to Park, thought about a 3, puts it on the turf, puts it up, can't get it to go, and rebounded by Quincy Lawson. Macias drives to the basket from left to right, thought he was fouled, puts it up and in. Bobby Macias, the senior, he's got 6 off the bench, and he's back to a 6-point lead. Minute 52 to play in the opening half. Abram, 3 ball. Yes! Abrams in double figures. He's got 11, 40% three-point shooter. That's the biggest shot of the game thus far. Cuts into a 3-point lead with 90 seconds to play in the half. Running jump hook in the middle of the paint. Up, no good. Rebounded by the Bison. Going right to left in their green uniforms, white numbers. Kind of a gold, white striping down the side of the pants. Inside to Darsh. Darsh goes in, dropped the ball below his shoulders and gets it stripped by Macias. On the push, the give to Parker, to the basket, yes. Deanne Parker. You're playing inside the paint. You got some size. Keep that ball above your shoulder blades. You bring it down, you become a guard. That's what happened to Hayden Darsh. He got his pocket picked. Parks out front with it. Back to a 5-point game. Need better spacing on this possession. Throws to Dars. 15-footer, yes. Hayden Dars says, I can't score inside. I'll just take my man outside and buries a 15-footer with 30 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. 40-37, the most entertaining, closely played game we've had yet today. So number 1 seed is being pushed here. The 31 Cougars against the 19 and 15 Bison of Oklahoma Baptist. Sitting in a kind of a 2-3 zone with Darks just sitting in the middle, and then a timeout. 30-second timeout. Some substitutions will come in for the Cougars. We'll keep it here. 12.2 seconds left, and a 40-37 Cal State San Marcos lead. Shooting thus far for Cal State San Marcos, 16 of 33 from the field, just 3 for 15 at 20% from beyond the arc, 5 for 8 from the line, and 3 turnovers to go with 9 assists for Oklahoma Baptist. The Bison 12 for 26, 46.2%, 4 for 7 from three-point land, 9 for 12 from the line, 9 assists and 9 turnovers. So the turnover battle is going the way of Cal State San Marcos. Cougars have a 9-5 bench scoring lead over the Bison. But the Bison have out-rebounded Cal State San Marcos 20-14. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Here comes Johnson. Pull up 3 off the mark. Rebounded. Stubbs will have to hurry. Half-court shot at the gun. It's the side of the backboard. It won't go in by Abrams or at the end of the first half. At the end of the first half, Cal State San Marcos, the number 1 seeded team, the winners of 21 in a row, lead Oklahoma Baptist 40-37. You've been listening to Buffalo Fun's N.A.I.A. Division I Men's Basketball National Championship from Kansas City, Missouri and Municipal Auditorium. This is Mark Miller. Second half action minutes away after this timeout.
The N.A.I.A. is proud of its Champions of Character program that builds student athletes using integrity, respect, responsibility, sportsmanship, and servant leadership. You can help us with your tax-deductible contribution to the Champions of Character program by texting N.A.I.A. Whereas the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics and its member schools are committed to promoting character development in collegiate athletics by embracing the values of respect, responsibility, integrity, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. Our goal is to improve the culture and reputation of sport, both today and in the future. With that in mind, we ask all players, coaches, officials, and spectators to help us by being positive role models before, during, and after today's game. Thank you.
This is the Buffalo Funds N.A.I.A. Division I Men's National Basketball Championship. I'm Mark Miller. You're listening to the 77th annual event, which is brought to you by the N.A.I.A. and N.A.I.A, the N.A.I.A.'s official video streaming provider. Good one here at halftime. Number 1 team being pushed a little bit here. They're up 40-37. Let's take you through some halftime statistics. First of all, for the Bison of Oklahoma Baptist, 12 for 26 from the field, 4 for 7 from beyond the arc, and 9 for 12 at the line. Aaron Abrams has 11. Cale Jackson has 10. 9 turnovers, and that's hurt the Bison here in the first half. Foul trouble. Nobody has more than 2 fouls. For Cal State San Marcos, the Cougars were 16 of 34 and 47% in the first half. Just 3 for 16 and 18.8% from beyond the arc, and 5 for 8 from the line. Turnovers, just three turnovers on the Cougars. 9 points, Deanne Parker, 8 for Adam Eccles, and 7 for Malcolm Lemons. 40-37, the lead changed twice in that first half. Cal State San Marcos has had the lead for much of the first half. Second half starters for Cal State San Marcos: B. Johnson, Jason Johnson, Malcolm Lemons, Deanne Parker, Adam Eccles, and Brian Emanuel. For Oklahoma Baptist of Shawnee, Oklahoma, they'll start Aaron Abram, Kendall Parks, Cale Jackson, Tyler Davis, and Hayden Darst. Bison will have it first to start second half play, trailing 40-37. The winner gets the winner of our next game, Arizona Christian and Culver Stockton from the Heart of America Conference. Out front with it is Parks, playing with 2 fouls. Curl cut inside. Jackson goes to the basket, and they're going to call the jump ball. Good defensive play inside by Eccles. Went straight up, tied the ball up, and the alternate possession goes to the Cougars. Cal State San Marcos, winners of 21 games in a row. And just 5 games away from trying to win a national championship, and then an offensive foul. Parks draws it. They're going to ring up Jason Johnson, and that's his 3rd foul. First team foul of the second half. So a slow start for both teams here offensively. We played about 28 seconds. First 5 minutes of the game in the second half are always the critical times in a basketball game. These first 5 minutes for Oklahoma Baptist. Can the Bison stay close? Inside, Darst, and a great feed by Davis, up and good. Darst has got 9. He's got 9, and we're 40-39. Cougars by a point. Out front with it is Parker. They'll run the weave out front. Dribble drive to the basket. Pull-up jump shot hits the side of the backboard. Not a good shot by Eccles. That starts transition. Davis's three ball. He's it short. Darks gets the rebound, goes up, and they're going to call that he stepped on the baseline, getting the offensive rebound. So the turnover, take it back over to the Cougars. At one time, the Bison were 13-15 this season before reeling off 6 straight wins to go 19-15 and winning their conference. Lemon's three ball is good, 10 points, and then answering right back is Davis. He's got 6. It's a 2-point game. And Oklahoma Baptist is tied with Georgetown, Kentucky for the most wins in the N.A.I.A tournament history with 59. Foul will go against Oklahoma Baptist. Cougars will have it underneath their basket. Jump shot won't go by Lemons. Parks has the rebound and on the push. Maybe had a lane to drive, gives it off to Davis, then he gets it stripped. He gets fight for it on the floor and is picked up by the Cougars. That was Parks' third foul the last time that the Bisons played it on defense. He's got 3, can't afford to lose him. Dribble drive to the basket along the right side off the glass and a pretty shot by De'Ann Parker. He's got 11, back to a 4-point lead. It's kind of been the margin here for the first 2.5 minutes of the second half and much of the end of the first half. Just being able to keep that 4 to 6-point lead. Abram, turnaround jump shot, yes, and draws the foul. That'll go against Lemons, his second. Team foul number 2, and Aaron Abram, he's got 13 now to lead Oklahoma Baptist in scoring. Off the bench, 6'10", junior Eric Stubbs. They'll take Parks out of the game with those 3 fouls. Let's see if Davis or possibly Cale Jackson goes to the point guard position. Let's mark it 17:33 is when Parks went out of the lineup. Free throw no good, but getting his own rebound. Thought about a 3. And then Abram pulls it down, gives it over to Jackson. He'll run the show from the top of the keys. He's picked up out front by Johnson. To Davis on the right wing. Spins it around the perimeter. Looking at a down screen, then off the screen goes Jackson. His 3-point shot way off the mark. With 17-10 left in transition. Pull-up jump shot from the 3-point line. Won't go by Johnson. Stick back up and good. De'Ann Parker. Impressive. He's got 13, averages 17.2 points a game. Jackson running the show as Parks sits on the bench with 3 fouls. And Doug Tolan sideline for Oklahoma Baptist. And then stepping out of bounds is Abram. Another turnover as Zaragoza gets off the bench and replace Brian Emanuel. Also Bobby Macias, who played some valuable minutes in that first half. He'll replace Jason Johnson. 47-43, 16:40 to play second half. Macias drives to the paint, then kicks it off to Parker. His shot won't go. Ripping down the board is Stubbs. Again, he played his high school ball not far from where we're sitting at here at Municipal Auditorium over at Ruskin High School. Stubbs is a 6'10" junior forward. Jackson needs to get rid of it. Just got called for a 5-second. So we see the absence of Parks. Jackson gets called for a 5-second call, and Parks is right back in. He'll replace Davis. Doug Tolan's just going to have to roll the dice here because he needs number 4 on the hardwood here. With 16:18 to play, 47-43. Cougars by 4. Back to the basket. Gives it off. Tagging the paint is Lemons. They'll call a foul on the drive to the basket.
Foul on the Bison, number 10, Cale Jackson.
Cale Jackson, his first. Team foul number 2.
At the line, Malcolm Lemons shooting 2.
And Lemons, a 68% free throw shooter, has a 2-shot opportunity. Right through there for Lemons. That's 11 for Malcolm. He's got 11. Dean Parker's got 13. And 9 for Adam Eccles to lead the scoring trio for the Cougars. Second free throw, and this one rattles in. 49-43, back to a 6-point margin. Parks walks it up the court for the Bison. It's a high screen. Parks keeps it. Nice no-look pass to Darst, and just takes it in, slams it in with one hand. That's a couple of flushes today for Hayden Darst. And a great feed by Kendall Parks. Back to a 4-point game. Zaragoza thought about that 3.